Hello, 3B is my name, and today I'm kind of bored, so I went into Photoshop and I made my own Super Smash Bros. 4 roster. And this is totally just because my video editing is just not working for me today. I can't get any of my fan dubs done. So, I did this just because it's been so long since I've released a video. And I figured that if any subscribers I have, what any subscribers I have probably are pretty adept at video games. Play plenty of video games. So this is just my first one. I'll probably do another fixed one later. But starting off on the left, the characters from the Mario series. We got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and I added Bowser Jr. And that's totally just because I believe Bowser Jr. has proven himself to be a good antagonist for the Mario gang. He's really his own character, and I don't see him being a clone of Bowser just because he's displayed in the past having totally different kind of skills as Bowser. While still, he's got the fire breath and whatnot, but he's also got the paintbrush as a weapon and stuff like that. So yeah, Bowser Jr. is definitely like my number one pick for being a new Mario character. Then next row is DK Diddy and King K. Rool. And this is just really one of those, if they were to add any Donkey Kong character, add King K. Rool, cuz let's just think about the few other Donkey Kong characters there are. I mean, you've got Dixie, Baby, Funky, and let's just consider all those DK64 Kongs. The 64 Kongs, lanky, tiny, and chunky. That was really their only game appearance. And yeah, a moveset would be easy to make for them, but until they're featured again, I don't see them coming back for any reason. And then you got Funky. You could make a decent moveset with him based on the fact that he is kind of a weapons expert, explosives expert. But he's never shown himself to really have any skill in video games. I know he appears in a couple Mario sports titles, but no, he just hasn't done anything within the Donkey Kong universe. Then you got, Dixie and Baby Kong, and they don't do anything special. I mean, when they added Diddy, that wasn't, of course, because, well, it's DK and Diddy Kong. But Diddy also has the advantage of, he's been in games where he's shown to have other skills. He's shown that he's got the peanut blasters and the jetpack, where Dixie, Baby have not. King K. Rool is the main villain of the Donkey Kong series. And, well, he's shown to have different kind of techniques and way of doing things within all of his appearances. He's shown that, he's got this gun, that he's kind of a mechanical genius. I don't know. Just, if anyone, King K. Rool over anyone else. Then Yoshi Waluigi. And I like Waluigi. I don't see why people, hate him so much. But really, for Mario characters, if they were just adding one, Bowser Jr. over Waluigi. But if they were to add two, I vote Waluigi over a character like Toad or Daisy, just because Waluigi kind of fits the whole square of Mario, Wario, Luigi, Waluigi. Make nice little event matches. And Waluigi's just, he can make a very interesting moveset as well as a very feasible one. Like Daisy, I don't see her playing very interesting or well. So, and Toad, I can't imagine a damn thing he would do. But that's just me. I throw down for Waluigi, and I actually like him as a character. And then Zelda. I don't really play Zelda games too often, so this one I just kind of looked at other people's rosters to make my decision. And I chose Link, Zelda Sheik, Ganondorf, Toon Link, and then Girahim from Skyward Sword. Again, I have no preference just because I'm not a Zelda fan. But, and I know he's not the main villain in Skyward Sword, but he plays a very crucial part and shows a lot more of what he can do. Next, the Metroid games, Samus / Zero Suit. And then we got Ridley. And Ridley, scale him down, make it so that he can't always fly. He'll work. I mean, with Ridley's multiple appearances, he's shown to be multiple sizes, so I guess making him smaller isn't a big deal. But that's just if we add any Metroid characters. I mean, the problem with Metroid is that you really just got Samus and Dark Samus, Silas, and Ridley. I mean, Samus's big villains are bigger than big. Ridley's made multiple appearances, but Ridley's made the most appearances besides Samus. So he's most deserving. If anything, I would think Ridley would just make another boss in the story mode of the new Smash Brothers. But hey, if he was a character, that'd be cool too. Then I got the Ray. I think I just got Ray Mach 3 picture up, but anyways, it's Ray from Custom Robo, and this is kind of a personal, kind of a thought out thing, just because he was an assist trophy in Brawl, first and foremost, but Custom Robo is a very lucrative, successful game series. It's well liked in Japan, and it's pretty well received here. So, yeah, why not? Ray. And Ray has such an arsenal to pull from. You can make a moveset easy out of him. Okay, then we got Pit and the Ice Climbers returning. Then Kirby, Meta Knight, King DDD, and I chose Yarn Kirby. And again, this is just, if we were to choose any Kirby characters, Yarn Kirby would be the better option. Just because I've seen Bandana D and Knuckle Joe. My problem with those is just they're not like they're not, how do I want to phrase this? They're not main villains, and they're not side main protagonists. So they're just the small villains that you run into and have to kill. So, and I chose Yarn Kirby just because we got Toon Link. So why couldn't we have a second Kirby? And this Kirby's far different from the Kirby we know. It's a totally different kind of storyline, and he has a way different kind of moveset. And then I put Wario there just because I couldn't fit him over there. Then Fox, Falco, and I added Crystal. She won't play anything like Fox, Falco, or Wolf. And another thing, I don't think Wolf is a clone of Fox. He really isn't. I mean, did I say Falco is a clone of Fox? I meant Wolf. I don't think Wolf is a clone of Fox or Falco just because he does play a little different. Falco and Fox are clones of each other. But anyways, Crystal. Add another female character, as well as, she won't play the same as the other Star Fox characters in the game. Captain Falcon. I didn't add Samurai Goro just because I am... Who honestly plays F-Zero? I mean, it's really not a great series, and Samurai Goro's not a great character. I like him as his assist. That's really about it. Pokemon, we got Pikachu and the Pokemon Trainer. I've seen on a lot of people's list they add female Pokemon Trainer, but it's just like, well, why don't we just make Pokemon Trainer's alternate costume the female version? But yeah, I added Zoroark. Just 5th gen, and he's the newest representative and really the best option at this point. And I brought back Mewtwo, and as you can see, I removed Lucario. But and bringing back Mewtwo is just one of those. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, I'll move on. I wasn't the biggest fan of Mewtwo in Melee. Then again, I'm also not a big fan of Lucario in Brawl. So it's really just, I hope Zoroark kind of makes up for it. Of course, Jigglypuff, because she deserves to come back. She's been in since the beginning. She's, made a name for herself. Now we're in Fire Emblem. And, again, Fire Emblem's a series that I'm not too familiar with. I tried playing once and I wasn't that interested. Anyways, keeping Marth, just because he's been in since Melee, and he's one of my more favorite characters playing in Brawl. Keep Ike, because really he's the kind of the face of the American Fire Emblem right now. Roy, I don't see coming back just because I don't think he's made any recent appearances. Or if he did, he didn't play as big a role as Ike did. And I added Lynn, another girl character. We just need more girls, really. And it'd be nice to add a girl who's not a princess, which is, again, why Crystal would be a nice choice. Because... what are the other girls? We got Peach, Zelda, Samus. I guess you can consider Jigglypuff. And yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Really just 4 girls. And, if we add Crystal and Lynn, that makes 6. And, just add to the amount of characters. Then I got Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. And this is more just personal preference. I think he's really badass. He is considered to be third party though. Because his game is made by Ubisoft. But yeah, I really like Travis Touchdown as a character. I think he would have a really nice sorry, I had a burp. He would have a very nice moveset. And really, looking at all these characters, he's really the only modernistic character. I mean, you can consider Snake to be modernistic too, but and Lil Mac, which I'll get to in a sec. But you got characters like the Zelda series. They're all kind of set in that sort of mythical castle kind of era, while characters like, from the Metroid series or Star Fox, they're in a more futuristic time. I think Travis Touchdown more represents the here and now, kinda. I mean, loosely. But, yeah. Just because No More Heroes is really only successful on the Wii, and apparently there's talks of a third No More Heroes that will be on the Wii U, so why not? He would make a pretty nice character, a nice add to the roster. Little Mac, I think most people agree that Little Mac should be in it. I mean, he's a good retro character, and he's a good remade character. And, he made an appearance in Brawl as an assist trophy. I'm not going to talk much more about him. Game & Watch will come back. Then we got Klaus. If you notice, I did remove Ness. And the reason for that is just because Lucas and Ness are the same character. They are 100% clone. I don't care what people say. They have one move that's slightly different. Anyways, I added Klaus because he's an Earthbound character who's different than Ness or Lucas. He wouldn't have the same kind of moves. He's got a sword and he's got a laser on his hand. But again, removing Ness, I'm not saying completely remove him. I kind of have this idea that they could do alternate costumes for... Really, they could do alternate costumes for every single character. And Lucas's alternate costume would be Ness. And And now we're at Takamaru. Um, he's a very retro character. He had a game back on the NES, I believe. I think he's recently had a remake. But a retro character, and really, I know we've got plenty of sword fighters already. All the Fire Emblem characters I've added. You got Link, but he's the only one who's really a katana user. The rest of these characters use these broadswords and short swords, but he uses a katana, which is totally different. And then I got Matthew from Golden Sun. And I know a lot of people will probably dislike this because I chose Matthew over Isaac, but Matthew is the current face of Golden Sun, seeing that he's the main character in the newest version. And I'm not saying, again, just like Ness, I'm not saying Isaac shouldn't be in this for any reason, but other than the fact that he's not the current face of the series. And just like with Ness, I think Isaac should just be Matthew's alternate costumes. Then third party, we got Snake returning and Sonic returning, and I got Mega Man starting because he's got a rich history with the Mega Man series has a rich history with Nintendo. Then I added Sora because when it comes to Square Enix, I mean, they've had plenty of games on Nintendo consoles, but like Square Enix's number one hit is the Final Fantasy series, which yes, they started out on Nintendo consoles, but event like their main storyline, you got the whole cloud thing going on. That's all on Sony platforms. And that's why I don't see him coming into Brawl. And I've seen people put like the Black Mage, and that character doesn't interest me in the least. Sora, Kingdom Hearts have had about half their games on Nintendo platforms, usually the handhelds, actually. All the handhelds. And they got a new one coming for the 3DS, so why not? I mean, and I'm not saying, like, if Square Enix didn't want to be the third party, I guess I would want, well, like I said earlier, Travis Touchdown is technically is a third party because he's made by Ubisoft, so I want Travis over Sora. And then Rob, just because Rob just, oh crap, Olimar's not on this list. Okay, Olimar should come back too. But yeah, that's my roster.